Happy Friday, everyone. So we have a busy house, got construction going on, and I'm here. Oh, got the cat trying to get in the way of the camera. And I'm here with one of my very favorite people. My family are my favorite people to hang out with. No Miso. Miso is trying to knock her camera over. Anyways, we wanted to share something fun that we've been working on with you. Okay, he's very angry. He's gonna try and attack the camera in a second. But anyways, we wanted to share a fun family project with you. We've been working on this, and it took us a total working time of about, 6 to 8 hours once we got all of our...
Once we got the stuff, it took about 5 to 6.
5 to 6 hours, but we had to buy materials for it. So we want to show you this because we had so much fun working on it together. So it's a vision board, right? Now, we're going to give you a quick glimpse of it, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
Explain all.
We'll explain it. But this is Chloe's vision board. And before you look at it and go, what the heck? So I was explaining to her what a vision board is. I've done these kind of throughout my life and, put inspiring things up on my mirror and stuff like that. I always coach people to do that. And so I was helping her to understand because she's got some pretty big goals. And there's different ways to do a vision board. Really, there shouldn't be any limits. It's how your brain works. If you want to use symbols, you use symbols. If you want to be very specific, then be very specific. So most vision boards that I've worked with people on, they have one or two big things they want to create, and that's what they focus on, and they just put those couple of big things on a board. And so I'm telling Chloe about a vision board, and this just gives you, when you saw the board, I've seen Chloe's scan, so that'll give you an idea of her brain, okay? So she comes to me with her list of things she wants on her vision board, and I'm like...
I was like, I've done some thinking. Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's all she does. Is think.
Just a little bit about all the things that I want to accomplish and the cool things I want to accomplish. And I'm like, look, I showed it on the page, and I'm like, there's a backside too. You want to see that?
And I'm like, can we start with college? She's like, it's my vision board. She's like, no limits. So, so let's go over with what your vision board looks like because I think it's pretty fun. It was such a cool project because you get to know each other. I mean, we know each other really well because we're so close. But the conversations that come up while you're doing this are pretty amazing, and so we want to share this with you because it's really cool. So let's start. So let's start here. What does the sticker say? We're gonna get up close. What does the sticker say?
Okay, this sticker said she needed a hero, so that's what she became. I thought that was really cute, so just kind of stuck it there, you can become your own hero. You don't need anybody else. Okay, so the first one I have is the Hot 100. Which is the Billboard Hot 100 for music, and it's I want to be on the top 100 list.
So she's a songwriter. She does songwriting and singing, recording, acting, things like that.
Making my own music. This is Kiss FM. Of course, everybody knows what Kiss FM is. It's been one of my lifelong visions and dreams about because I sit in the car.
Let's step back a little bit. So, okay, there you go.
I sit in the car, and one of my favorite things to do is listen to Kiss FM. So I was like, it'd be really cool if I could hear my own song on Kiss FM. So there's that one. Then that's a movie set. This is Spotify, so having a certain amount of views on Spotify. And then this is just a stage, so having a concert or being on stage. And then this is for traveling because I want to travel the world and do a tour or something like that maybe in my future. And then this is for mission trips because I'm getting involved in.
So she wants to do mission trips around the world, and we thought this was really cool. When I saw her list, I went, wait, these aren't just about material things she wants to gather. I was really happy to see that there was a lot of giving on there as well. Yeah. So that was really cool.
So I have that. And then I have YouTube. So starting my own YouTube channel once I get a platform to put my music on. And then this is just I thought this picture was really cool for a symbol for giving.
Didn't you say this was for a nonprofit?
Yeah. So this one it can mean different things for me. So this is to not only to just give to people and to remember in my future that part of my success is going to be inspiring and giving to people. Wait, we have to hold it down because I can't see.
Okay.
I'm not that tall, unfortunately. But this can also represent a nonprofit.
So they can't see either. So I want to make sure I tip it up so they can see. So if you can see that, see if you... Okay.
Okay, so that represents also starting my own nonprofit because that's something that I want to do in my future. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure there are going to be lots of ideas. This is a platinum record. That would be really awesome, having my own...
So you can see she's not shy about dreaming big. This is good.
Let's see. Oh, we're down here. This is a Grammy. I think everybody knows what a Grammy is. So that'd be a really cool big one. And then this one's kind of a more, it's not really simple, but it's a more simple one that's not as huge. Keep calm and celebrate a 4.0 GPA. Keeping a 4.0 GPA throughout my high school years and college is really important to me. So that's something I need to remind myself to do. And then Golden Globes for movies is really cool. Something that I want to achieve. And then, of course, the university. I want to go to a university. I already have like a few in mind that I really like, and that I was
keeping that one a little open.
Kind of toward, but I didn't know exactly which one. So if you don't know actually which one, I kind of put just a symbol for a university that I want to go to a university. It's probably going to be somewhere near home.
I don't know why she doesn't have it all figured out yet, but okay, we'll give her a little time.
I think it's going to be somewhere near home because I just like where I lived a little too much. And then Young Artist Awards, which I actually just discovered. I didn't even know that was really a thing. Because I was like, you know what? Getting a Grammy or a Academy Award at like 14 is not something that, I mean, not that any of these things are easy to do, but like it's kind
of.
So
she's willing to start here.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw that one in there, make it a little. Okay, and then this one is just of a person hiking, and this one's more symbolic for me. So is this one. It kind of represents physical health because they're hiking.
So one thing is, if you think in symbols, that's okay. It needs to make sense to you. Or you can do it where it's very specific and clear. So you can put your face on it.
So like, obviously Grammys is really specific and clear. It means you want a Grammy. But here, this one represents as symbolic and represents more than one thing for me. It represents physical health because this person's like on a hike, and physical health is something that's really important to me because I can't achieve any of these things if I don't take care of myself.
What a concept!
And I don't know who came up with that one. No, but it also represents like being on a journey and exploring things. So going on hikes and like nature, I love nature too. So like exploring new things is really important to me. And then this one kind of doesn't make sense unless I describe it, but I thought it was really cool and it meant a lot for me. It's two people holding up puzzle pieces, and there's like a little sticker that says hello. For me, this represents connections to people. So making new connections and also connecting with family, because it was really important for me on my board to include connecting with people. And making new connections with people as I go on through my career. So the puzzle pieces represents connecting with people. And then MBA, Masters of Business Administration. That's in college. That's what I want to study. I want to go to business school.
Now, who's this guy?
Okay, so if you didn't know, this past week we went to a Tony Robbins event.
And in case you have never done that, it's a fun family bonding experience.
It's a really cool like leadership event, and it's really like motivational, and it makes you just want to get up and like do stuff and take on the world.
I need to see your face once in a while.
I know, I'm just trying to.
Okay.
Anyways, it just makes you like so inspired, and so I put a little picture of a Tony Robbins event because Tony Robbins event is like no other. We looked up seminars because I really want to, in my future, participate in seminars that are like really like enriching and like self-help seminars that keep me motivated throughout my career. And we looked up seminars, and they were all people sitting at a desk looking like they were bored out of their mind. So I was just kind of like, I want it to be cooler than that. Like I want to go to really cool seminars that are really inspiring. So I looked up Tony Robbins, and that's what came up.
So what's this one?
This one is...
You want to speak?
Represents speaking, like, several languages. So it's like this cute little fingers that have, like, different, hello in different languages. That's really cool. Speaking different languages would be a really good asset for me because if I want to travel and stuff like that, it'd be really cool. And then this little one down here says, one day I'll write a book. So once I achieve some of these really cool things and have a really cool story to tell, maybe I will write a book.
So one of the things I love is that in addition to what she put on here, she put some pretty cool stickers. Like she said, this one, she needed a hero, so that's what she became. So stickers that inspire her. Over here, she's got expect miracles.
And then this one's one of my favorite, the body achieves what the mind believes. And I think that's really cool and really powerful because it's so true. If you really put your mind to something, your body will achieve it for you.
God answers prayers.
Follow your heart. Dream a little dream. Travel expands the mind and spirit, which it does, because I learn a lot of new things when I travel.
So this was really fun, and it was awesome. And one of the fun things for me as a parent, I have to tell you. So we were putting this together, and she saw the sticker on the same packet was she needed a hero, so that's what she became. And there was another one that said they told her she couldn't do it, that's why she did. And I'm like, I saw that one, I'm like, hey, that's me. And she looked at me and she goes, wow. She goes, it's weird how we can have the same values and such different ways of getting there, such a different life experience. She goes, I can't even really relate to that.
Different ways that we live out our values.
Right, because, and she said, she goes, I can't imagine people telling me.
I've never had in my life people telling me you can't do that. Like, why even try? Like, that's weird. Why would you even want to do that?
Do you know how that made me feel as a mom?
My family and the people in my life have always been like, there was another sticker on the package that I thought was really cool that we didn't end up putting on here because it was too big. But it was a really cool sticker, and gosh, I forgot what it said.
It was about being a legend. So.
Oh yeah, it's she wanted to be if a girl wanted to be a legend, I figured, why don't you just go and do it?
Yeah, if a girl wants to be a legend, I figure she should be one.
I figured she should just be one. So I was like, that's more like me. Like, my whole family is like, if you want to do something, what are you waiting for? Like, why are you sitting here? Go do it.
So that made me, as a mom, I can't tell you, because my upbringing was very different. I had an amazing mom who had to work really, really hard. Her upbringing was far worse than mine, or more challenging. Let me put it that way, far more challenging than mine. But it was not easy. So being told you can't do something was not foreign to me. And hearing my daughter say, I can't relate to that, was like that one moment. That's why I'm saying these boards are so much fun. You learn things about each other you didn't actually already know. That's something about you I've never heard you say. And it was such a special moment. And we had so many of those moments putting this together. And we wanted to share that with you, because where I love the sticker that, you know, the body achieves what the mind, what's it say? The body achieves what the mind believes. And putting a vision board together, that's the whole point, is it becomes now part of what you see daily. The body achieves what the mind believes, and when you see it, you have to see it. You have to have that vision, right? Without a vision, a man will perish. So you've got to have that vision before you can actually begin to make that happen.
When your mind actually believes something and it's a must for you, not a should or a can, your body will find a way to achieve it if it's a must.
So we've been getting up every morning, and we start with our prayer, meditation, and focusing on what we want to accomplish. And, you know, for us, being very close as a family is at the top of the list, I think, and that's one of the reasons that we're having so much fun doing this. So it's a great project for you to do, better than watching TV. We're having a blast.
I've actually, since we got back from the Tony Robbins event, I sat down on the couch when we got back because I was really tired, and I turned on the TV, and I felt guilty for watching Netflix. I was like, that's the first time in my life I felt guilty for watching Netflix. I was like, this is not okay. At first I was like really freaked out about it. And then I was like, you know, how can I use this as an opportunity? I was like, maybe my body's trying to tell me something here. Because I was just so inspired and so motivated. I was like, you know what? I could be doing something so much better than Netflix, even if it's just reading a book. So I actually have made it a point and a goal to not watch Netflix or not watch TV in general for as long as I can.
Sorry for the noise.
And it's been about a week. I just have to say, it's been about a week, and it has not been torture at all. It's been great. I've been reading and doing so many things that I say all the time, like, oh, I'm going to do that. And then I was like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I've been really doing all these cool things. And
can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Because she kind of blows my mind once in a while. A lot, actually. Why are you inspired? Like, why are you so inspired and always doing things that are kind of the opposite of teenagers your age? Can you answer that? Because, I mean, she's always trying to do things like this, and I'm kind of always blown away by it. So, and I know people will be like, oh, it's parenting. Yes, we've invested a lot of time. And I know a lot of parents who invest a lot of time, and they still don't get that result. So I'm kind of curious what's going on inside your little, big, busy brain.
I don't really have a solid answer to that one. It's kind of a more, you know, I don't know. That one takes some thought. So the reason why I make certain choices or make certain decisions.
Is it an inspiration? Is it just a conscious decision? Is it something you feel like is a gift? I'm just curious. Why do so many of your friends and people you know, peers, just go the opposite direction and you choose to not do that?
I don't know. I don't know why people make decisions that they do. Making personal decisions is kind of one of my big values, making good decisions and how my decisions are going to affect me and because I have so many goals, and I figure, I think if I have so many goals, I have to find a way to achieve all these goals. And it's not going to be, there are certain decisions that aren't going to get me there. And I have to make critical decisions.
Oh, so maybe working on these vision boards and creating goals is one of the ways one of the things that inspires you to continue making good decisions.
That's one of my things that I do for myself, is create goals and write them down. So I have, usually all the time, I try to have 5 everyday goals, like small goals, and it can be for other people, like doing something nice for somebody else, like doing 5 different things for somebody else that's really nice. Those can be examples of everyday goals. So I have 5 of those. I have 4 minor goals, so achieving things that you don't think are as hard or as big in your life, and then 3 major goals, and then my major goals I put like a timeline on, or when I would like to achieve them by, and then it gives me kind of a path and like kind of a clear vision ahead of me, instead of just like, well, I'd like to do that, you know what I mean?
So having clear goals and knowing what you want and having a vision probably really helps you make good decisions.
Yeah.
You're not waking up every morning going, I have no idea what I want to do. I think I'll spend all day on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So good advice from a almost 14-year-old. So we're so proud of her, and we are just this is like one of just the most fun stages we have had, and I've said that about many stages, but this is really awesome. So you guys, I hope you do this with your kids or even as a family and share it with us. If you do it or you have one, please post it. Would love to hear about it. And also you can join us on our podcast, the Brain Warriors Way podcast. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.